All right, what's up, everybody? My name is TJ Lawrence here. I'm coming on YouTube. This here is definitely something I'm not used to, but we're going to do the best we can. So come take this journey with me. First of all, I would like you to know my name is TJ Lawrence. I'm from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I've been out in Atlanta, Georgia for about 7 years. I got into real estate probably about a year ago. And let me tell you, this has been one crazy journey. All right, so a little bit background about me. I initially was a high school athlete. I played football, basketball, ran track, and played baseball. I went to college at the University of South Alabama. I got my bachelor's degree in exercise science. I had these big hopes and dreams of someday going to the NFL as a strength conditioning coach and also as a pro athlete. But as you can see, that didn't work out too well. So I joined the United States Army through ROTC. I commissioned as an officer and I stayed in the Army for 8 years. Also, during that period of time, I was a firefighter for Gwinnett County Fire Department. It was extremely busy. I was a firefighter paramedic, so I worked firefighter and the paramedic side. I had these big aspirations to be a physician assistant, which I took the physician assistant's course, or I didn't take the course, but I did all the prereq classes, and PA is called physician assistants. Um, I took all the classes that I had, and I actually missed that by zero point 0.1 GPA. So that didn't happen while I was in the Army as well. So my background was medical service officer. Also, I was logistics officer and civil affairs. Um, I decided one day from the countless hours of firefighter that I was going to jump into real estate. And let me tell you something, this shit here is not fun. Like, it is crazy. There's so much to learn. So, why am I qualified to be here today? Well, I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys and ladies that I am this big time multi-millionaire real estate agent. I'm not. I just started probably about a year ago. I took the course, decided to go into real estate. I joined this small builder for wind and water homes. That's where I was at for about 6 to 7 months. We had some good traction, sold some houses. To today, I've sold 14. Um, and I can't tell you how I did that. It was crazy. It happened. I was on site as the new home consultant for them. And, it was pretty much just somebody comes in, we do the best we can to get them to buy a house. This is not an easy field because, people just don't wake up one day and say they just want to buy a house. We have to do some talking, have to do some discussions. And most of the time, people are afraid. So I'm going to, my audience is first time home buyers, veterans, and anybody that's looking to get out of renting and into a home. So, my journey to home ownership, I had just got out the military, May 2023, and I did not want to get out. It was a couple of things that was going on with some promotion issues. So I got passed over twice as a first lieutenant. And from that, once you get passed over twice as an officer, that's just all. You just do your time and then you're done. So I appreciate the Army for what they've done for me. I didn't know anything about being a VA or, getting my disability. I didn't know anything about home ownership. The VA just tell you these are things that you have. I didn't know anything about it. So I actually bought one of the first homes at Wind and Water. I used my VA loan. I had a 565 credit score. Didn't think I would get a house. I did have, my firefighter job and I was working consistent, but my checks were kind of all over the place. So I used my VA, 560 credit score, didn't qualify initially. So it took me about 1 to 2 months to first pay off some debt. And then next, to get the earnest money, which we'll talk more about that a little bit later. And then also the strenuous process of buying a home. So I didn't know any of these things, and I want to give back to you all and let you know like it's possible and it's something for you to do. So if you are a first time home buyer, the typical thing that happens is, as I'm learning, people just don't know what they can afford. So I would highly recommend, if you're interested in buying a home, I would find an agent, which is myself. I work for Lennar as a new home consultant. So I'm one of the first people that you'll come and see, and we'll sit down and talk. So we'll sit down. I'll get a history about you. We'll sit down. We'll do a pre-qualification. I'll show you some homes that's fitting in your price point. And most importantly, I'll do things that are fitting for you, not that's fitting for me. I do get paid on commission, and I don't have a whole lot of sales right now. So, and that's okay because it's just the name of the game. As I'm learning more, I have to be definitely conscious of my mind. So I have to stay with, habits that help out. So some of the habits that I typically do is I work out every day. Can't say every day. I may work out, 4 to 5 days a week, maybe 4 to 6. It depends on the week. I like to work out in the morning. I like to read a book for about 30 minutes. I like to do my attitude of gratitude, and then getting into work as I'm sitting here waiting for clients to come by. I'm just getting into making content. So I'm not great with this. We're going to work and get better. I hope that you all will be willing to join me on this journey as I get into getting some houses closed, getting people into homes. I'll put some videos of people that have closed with me before so you all can be comfortable. But I'm not used to this at all. Pretty nervous about being on camera and trying to sit here and make a 10-minute video is hard because I don't want to just be boring. I want to pour into you all like I've been poured into. So, in this series, I'm going to do a 30-day challenge where I'm going to just post content. I'm going to post on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and a little bit of TikTok. Now, I don't have a team, so don't think that people are helping me out. I don't have a team. I don't have the funds to afford a team as an agent because everything right now is inconsistent, and that is okay. We're just going to make it work the best we can. So I just started with Lennar for about 3 weeks, and now we're trying to get some things in the pipeline. So as a typical agent, we don't really have a pipeline right now. I don't have a pipeline. I'll get a pipeline later. So some cool things that I'm doing is making content with the Chamber of Commerce, going to networking events, and just pretty much getting my face out there. And this stuff is hard because we really don't know what's going to perform, what's not going to perform. And I don't even know if I'm inspiring people, but I'll know as time goes on. I have no subscribers right now. That is okay as well because I'm going to have fun. I'm going to tour these homes for you all. I'm going to sit down, be face to face with you all, and we're going to get you into this brand new home. So I would like to take this time to say thank you all for coming to this channel. Thank you all for being a part of this journey. Thank you all for even wanting to think about owning a home. It is definitely the best thing I would ever say for you to do if you can. And I'll walk you through a step-by-step process of how you can get into a home, what price point that you can afford, and we'll also just sit down and talk and just build this relationship. So thank you so much. I look forward to working with you all. If you have any questions, comment down below. send me a direct message. I'll put my work phone for you all and my email. I'll also put my Calendly link at the bottom. That way you can book your free 30-minute consultation. We'll sit down, we'll talk, we'll get to know one another, and I'll see how I can be of best service for you. So, as a firefighter, the one thing that we did was I was big on serving others. Also, as a military officer, my job was to um, be there for others, and we just didn't make any excuses, and we just figured it out. So, I'll be with you. I look forward to working with you. Have an outstanding day.